Yes, come. Excellent, excellent. ये हुई ना बात, ये इसको कहते हैं participation. Okay. तो लगातार चलना चाहिए हमारा प्रोग्राम. Okay. And so Vinendra Tiwari is there? Tiwari ji? Wait 1 second. Let me see the participant list. Vinendra Tiwari. Otherwise, we'll start with Sharan. Not an issue. Vinendra Tiwari is not there. So Sharan is there?
I am here, sir.
Very good. Excellent. So we want to hear you first now. Today you are the opening batsman.
So, हाँ sir, I had chosen मैंने तेरे लिए ही सात रंग के
हाँ, आनंद का जो गाना था वो. हाँ जी.
आनंद का गाना है sir.
अच्छा.
So what I will do is I will play that song, and because I was thinking, because my name was in the first list.
हाँ जी.
But for the past 2 sessions I have not been able to participate. I thought my
Oh, so you don't know the.
So now I don't know.
But we have been constantly updating.
So what I will do is I will play the track on another phone,
okay,
because I am joining through the and then I'll sing. Is that okay, sir?
Yeah. Where are you? I'm just trying to locate you.
Yeah,
1 second. Yeah, there you are. Okay. So I'll also add a pin for you so that you are in the middle. Yes, please. Please start, sir. No problem. Please start. We'll hear you.
Yes, sir.
You can adjust
you can
camera. You can
I
adjust
yeah, I am opening. I am opening.
Yeah, just.
So I'll play it by the side of this phone. I think you will be able to hear rack.
Yeah, we are able to hear you well. I think music also should be heard well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I will. It's opening. It's opening. Give me one moment. Is it coming, sir?
Yes.
I'll play it from the beginning, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. I missed that.
Take off and landing, very important, sir.
Yes, sir.
For
yes.
any song.
I'll do it, sir.
Yeah.
मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. कुछ हंसते कुछ गम के, तेरी आंखों के साए चुराए रसीली यादों ने. मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. छोटी छोटी बातों की है यादें बड़ी, भूले नहीं बीती हुई एक छोटी घड़ी. छोटी छोटी बातों की है यादें बड़ी, भूले नहीं बीती हुई एक छोटी घड़ी. जन्म जन्म से आंखें बिछाई तेरे लिए इन राहों में. ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. भोले भाले भोले भाले दिल को बहलाते रहे, तन्हाई में तेरे ख्यालों को सजाते रहे। भोले भाले दिल को बहलाते रहे, तन्हाई में तेरे ख्यालों को सजाते रहे। कभी कभी तो आवाज देकर मुझको जगाया राहों ने, ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही सात रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने। रूठी रातें, रूठी हुई रातों को मनाया कभी तेरे लिए, मीठी सुबह को बुलाया कभी। रूठी रातें, रूठी हुई रातों को मनाया कभी तेरे लिए, मीठी सुबह को बुलाया कभी। तेरे बिना भी तेरे लिए ही दिए जलाए आहों ने, ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही सात रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने। कुछ हंसते कुछ गम के, तेरी आंखों के साए चुराए रसीली यादों ने, ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही सात रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने। Thank you, sir.
Nice, nice.
I know at the beginning I faltered because.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, as long as, see, the point is, as long as we realize where we go wrong,
Yes, sir.
as long as we realize where we have to improve,
Yes.
and or if we commit a lapse or something, I think that is the biggest learning. Actually, that is the biggest learning. Okay, so let's hear first all our colleagues' feedback. Whoever wants to give constructive feedback, please can raise your hand, or I can call for then based on that. Anybody would like to comment on the song performance?
Yes, it was a very nice selection.
Okay.
Thank
you, Lakshmi Narayan. Yeah.
The movie Anand, and I think just last week it completed 51 years of its release. So a great movie, and we keep seeing never-ending. All the songs by Salil Chowdhury were fabulous, and Dr. Sharan has really selected a great number.
Yeah.
Barring the starting problem rest where it was flowing pretty well, but I think happens to even the best of singers.
Right.
So, but we have got to be very cautious and careful with respect to as he said, the landing and the takeoff, and very key, and be within the beat, which you were definitely there. Thank you so much. Nice.
Good one. Good one. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Kumar.
Thank you.
Kumar ji. Yes. Kumar, you can speak. Okay. Kumar raised his hand and. Okay. Fine. Yeah, Kumar, please speak now. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
The singing was very good. The voice came out very nicely.
Okay.
But the music in between was thoda dab raha tha. I mean.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, good singing, good song selection.
Thank you. Thank you.
Correct. See, Dr. Sharan,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think these kinds of songs suit you very well.
Yes, sir.
आपका जो voice range जो है ना बहुत बढ़िया है, and I think you can continue to select Mukesh songs, and which are all at this level of the bass voice, it's comfortable level kind of thing. So it actually fulfills my principles of Sukham and Sthiram.
Yes.
Right?
So
Sukham is a question of comfort and Sthiram is a question of stability, so that we don't have to unnecessarily struggle to deliver the song. I mean, we are not here to prove anything to the world or anything like that, right? So I think that way the song selection is good.
Yes,
and what you probably need to do is that there was a discontinuity in the music, so you kept pressing something or reactivating the screen or something like that, as a result of which the music was coming. So then that gives a kind of a disconnect in the song. Otherwise, as somebody said, it was quite very nice. It was good.
Sir, that happened because there was an incoming call on the same phone.
Oh, see, that is the problem. So these are the lessons. See, again, these are lessons. So, what are the lessons? One, never play a music track directly from YouTube on the internet, because then it could go for a buffering. Second thing, if you are playing it on your mobile, switch off your mobile, meaning that you put it on silent mode or whatever, or remove the mobile data or whatever it is, provided you have recorded or downloaded the track and kept it ready.
Right, sir.
Because then otherwise, if you remove the mobile data, then again it won't play in the so sometimes we'll have to cut a sorry figure. I mean, let's say even the family, you're not able to start the song because it is buffering, or because by mistake you have put it on silent mode or whatever, then there can be issues. So better to download your favorite tracks, keep it in the mobile or laptop or whatever device that you're playing, whether it's an iPhone or whatever it is.
Yes,
There are some.
I have done it, sir. I have done 2 tracks.
Okay.
But maybe I should have taken little time and sung later.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But you also said, you also confessed that you have missed 2-3 sessions. Now that is not desirable.
But I have listened to the recorded version.
You are listened to the recording version. Because if you are in the WhatsApp, then you would have known that,
Yes,
somebody speaking, they kept their audio on, Shobha Shankar or somebody, I don't know.
I think he's getting ready to sing, so that maybe.
Correct, but that is in the case of Kumar also. He is already ready with his mic and headphone and all that.
Yes, sir.
So that's fine. No, so therefore, I mean, these are small things. I mean, that is what is the A to Z about karaoke singing. Karaoke singing is not that we have to become Mohammad Rafi's or Kishore Kumar's, but I think these small tips which this program has been giving, I think that's what I am now finding in the YouTube responses also. A lot of people are saying very, very practical, small tips, very useful tips and so on. I think these are the things we need to be careful about. That's it. Otherwise, it was good. Nice. And especially I liked your, in the Antara, that when you went on the higher note, Tere liye hi tere nanane, that part was good, because that is the only difficult part. If at all you have a very low bass voice, but you did it nicely, and even there you were able to give a small twist, which I noticed, which was necessary. That was good. That was good. That shows your the keen observation about the nuances in the song, and if we are able to understand where all small twists need to be given, and Mukesh is an expert in that, because he gives you some small, what shall I say, firkiyan or whatever, and they are difficult actually, and you have to be very careful to observe when it comes and when he does it, etc. So that was good. Very nice. Keep it up, sir.
Just to give you a quick background about me, I am a diehard Mukesh fan.
Oh, see, I told you that. See, without knowing that, I told you that Mukesh songs will suit you very well.
From college days, I have been singing. I have tried almost all Mukesh songs. I also sing on S-Mule with other singers. So I'm very comfortable with this. Thank you.
Very good, very good, very good. So that only reaffirms our observation and experience and things like that.
And thanks to you, and I'm grateful.
Not at all, sir, not at all. Welcome. Okay, so who is next? Sriram Iyengar, can you announce the next name? It is Radhakrishnan. Radhakrishnan is there? Or Virendra Tiwari? Radhakrishnan or Virendra Tiwari, are they there? I doubt very much.
Radhakrishnan is here.
Sorry, come again? Radhakrishnan is here. Okay.
Radhakrishnan is here.
Yeah. So Virendra Tiwari, we are just trying to give him one more chance, like before they are, people give the capital punishment of hanging, they ask you now, what is your last wish? So similarly, I'm trying to understand whether Vinendra Tiwari, we can still give him one more chance, but it's okay. He's not there, right? Okay, 1 second. Okay, so Radha Krishnan, you can start, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Which song are you
Shall
going
I
to sing?
start, sir?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. I'm starting the track.
Mere Sapno Ki Rani. Wah, re, wah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Keep it up. Yeah. Where is Radha Krishnan? Yeah, there he is.
Oh, hey, ah, मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू, आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तू, बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू, चलिया तू चलिया, मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू, आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तू, बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू, चलिया तू चलिया। प्यार की गलियां, बाहों की सखियां, सब रंग रतिया पूछ रही है, प्यार की गलियां, बाहों की गलियां, सब रंग रतिया पूछ रही है, गाएगी तो मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तो, आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तो, बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तो, चलिया तू चलिया। फूल से खिल के पास आ दिल के, दूर से मिल के चैन आए, फूल से खिल के पास आ दिल के, दूर से मिल के चैन आए, और कब तक मुझे कर पाएगी तो, मेरे सपने की रानी कब आएगी तो, आए हो तुम मस्तानी कब आएगी तो, बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तो, चलिया तू चलिया। क्या है भरोसा आशिक दिल का और किसी पे ये आ जाए, क्या है भरोसा आशिक दिल का और किसी पे आ जाए आ गया तो बहुत पछताएगी तो मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तो आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तो बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तो चलिया तू चलिया मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तो आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तो बीते जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तो चलिया तू चलिया चलिया तू चलिया चलिया आ तो चलिया. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So we'd like to give you some. Sorry. Yeah, you can put off your audio. Yeah. So would somebody like to offer? We can offer him suggestions for improvement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Shobha Shankar would like to say something, right? Yeah, Shobha Shankar.
Yeah, this is good evening. This is more not really a comment on the singing itself, but
Right.
more a doubt. See, in both the previous, this one as also the previous one,
Right.
music, that is the instrumental part of it, the volume was very low. Is that intentional, or is it something which is I could not, is it because of internet related issues? Because that was the volume of the background music was much lower than the,
Sir,
I don't know.
It's very simple. It's first of all, it's not intentional because you can't keep that volume so low. And besides, I don't think we have the controls to keep it so low in terms of the device that they are using. So it's certainly not intentional. Secondly, it is not due to any internet connectivity or bandwidth issues and so on. It is just that all these things are not connected. That's the whole program. The A to Z of karaoke music is about how to connect all these instruments together so that they speak together or they sing together, to put it in our own language. Right. But as of now, the person who is singing, for example, the previous singer as well as this singer, I don't know. Radha, were you using a mic, Radha? Radha Krishnan, were you using a mic? You are muted. Please unmute yourself, Radha Krishnan. Oh, he is using a mic. Okay. So he is using a mic, but he is not muted himself. He is muted himself. So it is just that these are not connected, meaning that the throw or the throughput of the speakers has to come through into the Zoom, right? With the instrument which is now, let's say, telecasting this program. Right. So that is what the connectivity that we have been talking about in the last program, in the previous session. So right from session number 5, 6, 7, this is the 8th session. So 5, 6, and 7 have been only about how do you connect your mic, how do you connect the input device for the background music, which is playing the track. And therefore, both these different sound systems or sound sources have to come to one common device, which is the mixer amplifier. And through the mixer amplifier, then you can connect it to your Zoom instrument so that it comes in a unified, integrated, and in a mixed fashion. Right. So
one is coming from a recorded device, and the other one is the actual music. So
recorded device or whatever. Naturally, tracks are all recorded devices only. It could be an iPad, it could be a TV, like in some case, it could be another mobile, like we have been talking in the last session. In fact, there were some very simple instruments people had used, including people like Jamila alias Jayalakshmi, where she said, "I am using nothing very complicated. I am using a mobile to relay the music and one mobile to capture my vocals. That's it. That's it. And both of them are kept near the third instrument, which is relaying the
relay.
Zoom. So that's how it is. So So sometimes what we also need to do is to do a sound check. For example, just before starting this session, I was asking the participants like Sriram and Durgesh Mehta, saying, am I audible? Is my mic clear? And things like that. So we should actually do that check if we are really wanting to do a good show. I mean, we want to impress with the quality of the performance. We may not be Mohammad Rafi's and Kishore Kumar's, but if we can do a decent job and balance all the sound input and outputs and deliver it to a certain quality to the audience, I'm sure everybody will appreciate it. I think that is the problem with most of us.
Okay.
Because we don't want to complicate our lives. We don't want to, I mean, some of us may not be wanting to invest that kind of money or that little amount of money or whatever, little or more, depending upon one's pocket, etc. Right? So rather, the thing I would like to say is that, see, the audio, as Shankar was saying, the audio was not at all audible. That is the BGM. The track was not at all audible. Though it's such a beautiful track, right? And it's a foot tapping number. So that was not audible. Secondly, you also have to be very careful about the scale. Like, you know, I mean, if we have to sing it at a certain shruti or a certain level, then that has to be maintained. That is very difficult and that is very important, right? So some songs have a very high scale, some songs have a fairly comfortable scale, some songs even have a low bass as a scale, right? So it depends on how we choose and we sing along with the track is very important. And secondly, because it's a fast number, we have to keep to the track. So you have to use your hand or keep your foot, you know, you can just tap the foot and say, Mere sapno ki rani kab aayegi tu, aaye rut mastani kab aayegi tu. So that is very important, you know, because otherwise, all the more in a slow song, but especially in a fast song, if you miss the beat, then as I famously always say, it is like you're just not able to get into the running train in Bombay. That is possibly the best way for anybody to understand how important it is to get on to the song, you know. So please take care of this and listen. You know, I think what I always suggest and which works for me is that we keep on listening to that song, you know, maybe 10 times, 15 times, 100 times, you know. So that's very important, Radha. For example, there is a very famous story about Navjot Sidhu, the famous cricketer. He was dropped from the team and he had to prove himself that he is still worthy. So he used to ask his father to wake him up at 4:30 in the morning. And one of his friends would join him to support him and encourage him. And they would go to the backyard of his house. And there used to be these tall coconut trees, it seems. I don't know in North how they used to grow coconut trees, but that is the story. There used to be these tall trees, which were possibly as tall as coconut trees. And Navjot Sidhu made himself hit sixers of these balls, which has to cross the height of that tree. And he has to hit some 300 sixes per day. 300 sixes per day.
Oh, wow.
And his friend would bowl to him and he has to hit 300 sixes and he had kept account of that. And then, of course, when he got joined into when he was rejoined into the Indian team, he started off with a 6 actually. I mean, he did a fantastic job of scoring some 44 out of in 54 balls. I mean, whatever are those records. I'm not very good statistician, but so practice and practice only can make us perfect. There is no other shortcut to this at all, right? So that's my personal advice to you, but wonderful song and a good selection. And I'm sure you enjoyed it while you sang. That's also equally more important. Okay. Thank you, Radha. Thank you. Keep it up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Who is the next?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Who is the next? Durgesh Mehta ji. जाने क्या सोचकर, मैं ये सोचकर, sorry, हकीकत. Durgesh Mehta ji was here. Let me try to locate him.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, Durgesh Mehta ji, आइए sir, please. It's your turn.
Sir, my voice is audible?
हाँ जी.
Voice audible, sir?
1 second. Voice is not very audible, sir. Voice is not very audible.
Now, sir? Hello?
हाँ.
Better?
हाँ, yes, better. Yes, better. आइए sir. Good. Yeah, there you are. You are in the middle, center screen.
Music? Audible?
हाँ, सुन रहा है थोड़ा. हाँ, थोड़ा. Yeah. नहीं सुनाई दे रहा सर. म्यूजिक सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. आप जरा आपका लैपटॉप के पास और जरा करीब लेके आइए आप. ठीक है.
मैं ये सोच कर उसके डर से उठा था कि वो रोक लेगी, मना लेगी मुझको. हवाओं में लहराता आता था दामन के दामन पकड़ कर बिठा लेगी मुझको. कदम में से अंदाज से उठ रहे थे कि आवाज देकर बुला लेगी मुझको. मगर उसने रोका न उसने मनाया, न दामन ही पकड़ा, न मुझको बिठाया, न आवाज ही दी, न वापस बुलाया. मैं आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बढ़ता ही आया, यहाँ तक कि उससे जुदा हो गया मैं. यहाँ तक कि उससे जुदा हो गया मैं. जुदा हो गया मैं, जुदा हो गया मैं, जुदा हो गया मैं. हो गया मैं. Thank you, sir.
वेरी नाइस दुर्गेश जी, वेरी नाइस.
Thank you,
क्योंकि
sir.
क्या है ना कि आपका जो स्लो पेस सॉन्ग है, वेरी सैड सॉन्ग, आपने काफी फील वगैरह लाए हैं गाने में. वेरी नाइस. बट ओनली थिंग इज अनफॉर्चुनेटली द म्यूजिक वाज नॉट एट ऑल हर्ड सर. यानी इसका म्यूजिक भी वैसे ज्यादा नहीं है,
हाँ जी.
यानी इट्स अ वेरी सबड्यूड पियानो का जो कीज हैं, बट स्टिल दैट वाज नॉट.
That sound drum still, I mean, I could not catch it. I was.
अच्छा, उसमें नहीं आ रहा था, उसमें नहीं आ रहा है क्या?
उसमें तो सुनाई, मुझे तो लाउड सुनाई दे रहा है.
उसमें आपको लाउड सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ,
अच्छा.
इसमें लाउड सुना था तो हमें कम कर रहा था, आवाज फटने लगा मुझे. And you said you brought it to near to the laptop, so I kept it on the laptop.
But we were not at all able to hear anything.
I don't know.
In fact, एक काम करते हैं, just as a matter of experiment,
Sir.
आपका जो ये है ना ईयरफोन जरा निकाल दीजिए.
Okay.
ईयरफोन निकाल के सीधा आप लैपटॉप के अंदर गाइए. Let the music play. अभी जरा बोलिए, जरा अभी गाइए जरा.
Just a minute, sir.
See, now your voice is also better.
Now your
better
voice
sound.
is clear also. Yeah.
हाँ, your voice is much better now. So अभी वो जो प्लेयर है ना, अपना स्पीकर है ना,
हाँ जी.
उसको इतना करीब मत रखिए.
हाँ.
जहां से आप पहले रखे थे वहीं पे रखिए.
FM radio mode.
हाँ, now you play and just sing the first मुखड़ा alone.
FM
Yeah.
radio mode. Bluetooth mode.
In fact, your voice is sounding very natural and
Device
good.
pair.
Yes.
So I thought, क्योंकि last time वो जब competition में earphone के साथ किया था,
अभी बहुत
as
loud.
suggested by.
अभी आप बहुत लाउड हो. आप जरा पीछे जाइए, पीछे.
अच्छा.
जरा
Okay,
पीछे
okay.
जाइए.
नहीं,
या
मैं
फिर
कम
कंप्यूटर
करता
को
हूँ
आगे.
volume.
हाँ, कंप्यूटर
Now volume कम करता हूँ.
हाँ, जरा 70 में रखिए. 70% में रखिए. और
Okay.
हाँ हाँ, अभी म्यूजिक ऑन करिए आप.
Sir.
I think Shankar can listen to this, and this is somewhat related to what we spoke last time. हाँ, अभी सुनाई दे रहा है. अच्छा, पक्का. Yes, there you are.
It's very
ये हुई
good
ना
now.
बात. देखिए, अभी इनोवेशन हो गया. अभी आपका गाइए पूरा. I mean फर्स्ट अंतरा पूरा गाइए. Perfect. वाह रे वाह.
मैं ये सोच कर उसके डर से उठा था कि वो रोक लेगी, मना लेगी मुझको. हवाओं में लहराता आता था दामन के दामन पकड़ कर बिठा लेगी मुझको.
Very nice.
अरे यार.
सर दुर्गेश जी,
हाँ जी.
मजा आ गया. मजा आ गया. I'm telling you.
Superb.
आप पहले से ही करना था. It just occurred to me that आपको वो हेडफोन्स निकालना था बस.
Just sir.
बाकी सब ठीक हो गया. बिल्कुल. बहुत अच्छा. यही है ना. दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड लाइफ इज वेरी सिंपल. कॉम्प्लिकेट नहीं करने का अपने को. हजार
That means there is a defect in that earphone.
नहीं, डिफेक्ट भी हो सकता है, डिफेक्ट नहीं है वो.
अच्छा.
See, the earphone is now coming through the laptop ना.
Correct.
But laptop is picking up the music from outside, यानी raw.
हाँ.
It is also not connected.
Not connected.
Because laptop is not a mixer.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes,
so
sir.
what is that? Then that is the beauty of a mixer. Mixer जो है वो सचमुच वो mix करता है सबको, यानी isn't it? So laptop में आपका जो headphone connect हुआ है, तो आपका voice is getting suppressed because the music is also playing, but music is getting suppressed. So both are getting suppressed.
Okay.
Now you have released both.
Yeah.
And laptop is sounding as a receiver. जो भी उसको सुनाई दे रहा है उसको वो रिले कर रहा है बस. तो आपका वॉइस अच्छा आ रहा है, आपका म्यूजिक भी आ रहा है, तो दोनों का वो रिलीज कर रहा है, बस खत्म. Very nice, beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Durgesh. Any other Sajini Vaidya would like to give some comment, please? Lower your hand.
Yes, not comment, but I would like to know what is the use of the headphone and earphone? When do you use them actually then? There is no use for it when we sing like this?
No, when you sing on Smule, for example, or when you sing on Star Maker, you have to use your headphones. Now, I am also using my headphone because I have connected it to, well, as I've already explained to you once earlier. I mean, I don't know whether you were there, but I have connected it to my sound card, which is like a tiffin box. Okay. Now the mixer, all the outputs from the mixer, that means the vocal and the BGM or the background music, both are coming into the mixer. From the mixer, it is coming into the sound card, and from the sound card, it is coming to you.
I see.
So I need to understand, and because everything is coming to you direct on this laptop, if I remove this, I can't hear the music. So I will not be able to sing in my case. It is just the opposite of Durgesh Mehta, because in the case of Durgesh Mehta, he had to hear the music and also sing. But for that, earphone is not required, because he can hear the music even without earphone. So where is the earphone required?
Thank you.
But then it is not as simple as that. Sajini, I hope you have attended all our previous sessions, because it is like suddenly asking, abhi wo biology ka class chal raha hai abhi, theek hai na? Abhi now we have come to almost a final session. Now you are asking what is an embryo, what is what is the basic thing. So isliye jara abhi explain karna jara mushkil bhi hai, because then we have to start all over again. But please attend or listen to all our earlier recordings. It'll help you to. It is like chapter by chapter. It'll help you to understand if you have not been attending. Have you been attending the earlier sessions, Sajini?
I have attended some and I have listened to some. Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be asking the question, what is the function of a earphone? Okay. No, it is useful. It is not a waste or anything. It depends on what you are using it for, right? It depends on what you are using it for. For example, all the stage singers, whether it is Hariharan or anything, Sarigama programs that you hear, they all have a earphone connected. Of course, it is hands-free. It is wire-free. It will go to the back of their thing. They have got a receiver in the back of their shirt, but they have got the earphone. Only one will be there. It will be hanging, only this much will be visible, right? Only this much will be visible in their ears. And then they'll be able to hear the music correctly, because in that loud noise on the stage, you will get confused when to start, when to not to take off, when to not to land, etc. So then you will hear the full music in your ears, and then you can just sing just like that. Whatever be the noise in the stage, whatever be the shouting by the audience, nothing will distract you. So earphones have their own functionality. Okay. Good. Any feedback on Durgesh Mehta ji's wonderful song selection? And kya bhav se gana padta hai isko? It's a very, very soulful song. I mean, you have to be
there are a lot of pathos in this song, which came out very loud and clear. Exactly. Very, very emotional kind of a song. Very well rendered.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The first one wasn't well heard, but the second one was so awesome.
Yeah, Durgesh Mehta's first.
So awesome.
First this one. Yeah. Second was absolutely beautiful. Durgesh, आप जब सुनोगे ना recording में, आपको फर्क पता चलेगा कि इतना सारा world of a difference जो बोलते हैं ना, इतना सारा फर्क है उसमें. ठीक है ना? Good. Thank you. All the best. All
गाना
the
भी अच्छा है और वॉइस भी बहुत अच्छा है उनका.
हाँ, Vargesh voice भी अच्छा था इनका. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
now next is who? After Durgesh Mehta, let me just quickly see the list.
Sriram Iyengar.
Sriram Iyengar is not helping me at all.
Myself.
Okay, Sriram Iyengar. Yes, very good. Then we have Sudha Dave and Nirmala Sukhadi and Lakshmi Narayan. I think we'll complete all this today. Portion completion, no? Like a good teacher. Yes,
Revision.
Sriram, over to you.
I'm singing without earphone. Please
You-
give a thumbs up if you hear the music and my vocal clearly.
Mr. Sriram, आप पहले गाओ.
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद हम thumbs up देना है कि नहीं देना है वो हम decide करेंगे ना.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just because we know you, we cannot give you thumbs up. Sorry.
Okay, I'll start.
Good. Audio is good. लहरों पे लहर. वाह.
लहरों पे लहर, उल्फत है जवान, रातों की सहर, चली आओ यहाँ. सितारे टिमटिमाते हैं, तू आजा आजा, मचलती जा
Western tune.
रही है हवाएं, आजा आजा. लहरों पे लहर, उल्फत है जवान, रातों की सहर, चली आओ यहाँ. सुलगती चांदनी में थम रही है तुझ पे ये नजर. कदम ये किस तरफ बढ़ते चले जाते हैं बेखबर. जमाने को है भूले हम, अजब सी ख्वाब ये सफर. लहरों पे लहर, उल्फत है जवान, रातों की सहर, चली आओ यहाँ. न जाने कौन सी राहें, हमारा कौन सा है जहां. सहारे किसके हम ढूंढे, हमारी मंजिल है कहाँ. सदा दिल की मगर कहती है मेरी दुनिया है यहाँ. लहरों पे लहर, उल्फत है जवान, रातों की सहर, चली आओ यहाँ. सितारे टिमटिमाते हैं, तू आजा आजा, मचलती जा रही ये हवाएं, आजा आजा. लहरों पे लहर, उल्फत है जवान, रातों की सहर, चली आओ यहाँ.
Now we will
Beautiful.
give you a thumbs up.
Beautiful,
Now we will give
beautiful.
you a thumbs up. Okay. Good. Okay. Pragnya Dalal, please. Unmute yourself and talk. Pragnya ji.
हाँ, ये प्रीवियस जो सेशन हो गए हैं वो मैं कहाँ पर सुन सकती हूँ?
अच्छा, मैं सोचा आप ये गाने के बारे में बताने वाली हैं। ठीक है, तो आपको आप ग्रुप में है ना, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में है कि नहीं आप?
हाँ हाँ, अभी इस बार मैंने पहली बार ज्वाइन किया है, नई मेंबर हूँ मैं। हाँ
ठीक है, मैं आपको लिंक्स वगैरह भेज देता हूँ। आप
ओके।
पहले से सुनिए, लेकिन
हाँ हाँ,
जो पढ़ना है ना, जो बुक पढ़ते हैं तो हम फर्स्ट चैप्टर से पढ़ना पड़ता है ना।
यस यस यस,
थैंक यू।
ओके ओके।
I thought you were going to talk about the song. Fine.
ये सॉन्ग तो बहुत ही अच्छा गाया इन्होंने, बहुत ही अच्छा गाया।
क्या अच्छा नहीं किया बोलिए आप?
हाँ,
क्या अच्छा नहीं किया बोलिए ना।
नहीं, अच्छा ही लगा सब।
अच्छा ही लगा। ओके, यू कैन लोअर योर हैंड नाउ। ओके, महावीर हजारे जी।
हाँ सर, इनका गाना ही अच्छा था और ये बहुत सुंदर गाया। ओवरऑल all are covered, start end, everything is perfect.
Very good.
Enjoyed.
Very nice, very nice.
Very composed singing also.
Composed singing, very nice. Kumar ji, you can all lower your hands after that. Kumar ji, boliye. Kumar, unmute yourself and talk, boss.
You can hear?
Yeah.
I mean, very good song selection.
Excellent. Exactly.
Song from Chabili, Mr. Hemant Kumar's song. And, yeah, this is one of my favorite songs.
Wonderful.
Hemant Kumar.
Wonderful. Any particular observations?
Observation, the singing, the music, the tal, everything was in sync.
Wonderful.
It came out very nicely.
Wonderful.
I enjoyed.
Thank you. But आपका voice ठीक से नहीं सुन रहा है कुमार. Okay. I mean, as and when you have to sing, you have to remember that. Yes. Sharan Angadi ji.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed. Takeoff was very good. Music was great, and it was singing very well. It was very good singing overall. But in between, I don't know whether somebody also noticed there was a slight variation in the tempo. Was that right?
Is it?
Some places it was looking like track is going fast or singing fast. I don't know.
I felt that during Mere Sapno Ki Rani, I think so. Maybe it happens due to bandwidth. Now, track going suddenly fast or slow is actually due to bandwidth. Yeah.
Internet fluctuation also it happens.
That's what, internet fluctuation only affects the bandwidth, and so therefore due to bandwidth only it's coming. Yeah, fine. Thank you, Sharan. Yes, Lakshmi.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
Lakshmi Narayan, that is. Lakshmi Ravichandran is also there.
बहुत बढ़िया था गाना. I thought since everybody has said everything, I just wanted to say that, during both the antaras, there was some variation which was away from the original, but it was not sounding bad, but it was sounding different.
I see.
Yeah. If
you mean he sang it differently?
Yeah, a little. One particular. That was a little different the way he sang.
Okay. Good. That's a very minute observation. Okay, very good. So that's for you to remember that, Sriram, so that in case, I mean, if you have done it on your own and if it's an innovation, then you won't get any copyright claim also. So no problem.
Okay.
In a way, it's good only. Okay.
No innovation.
Sriram, your selection was fabulous here. Maza aa gaya.
Shobha Shankar, please. I mean, Shankar or Shobha.
Thank you. This is, I mean, the quality of the singing, I'm certainly very impressive. But I just thought I'll check with you, sir. What equipment did you use? What device did you use?
Sriram, you have to talk about what are the equipments you are using.
I'm on Zoom on my laptop.
Okay.
Zoom on laptop, right?
The track is on my mobile.
Track is on the
means
mobile.
You're seeing the words on your mobile.
Yes.
Download from YouTube.
Yeah, it is downloaded. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm using my music system mic, speaker.
Okay.
Speaker with a mic, is it?
This is speaker.
This is speaker, but where is your mic?
Speaker connected to your laptop.
No mic. I'm not using mic.
They again see he is also now singing raw into the laptop.
Yes,
So again, like the previous Durgesh Mehta's change that we did, that we suggested for him, more or less the same thing.
Right.
He is playing from an instrument which is playing the track, and he is looking at the laptop which is connected to the Zoom, and then he has got a speaker on which the track is playing from the mobile. The mobile is connected to the speaker.
Yes,
It's a Bluetooth speaker or so.
Right.
And the speaker is relaying it directly into the laptop, into which he is also singing. As
Right.
simple as that.
Okay.
Again,
So
life is very simple.
the
That's it.
microphone of the laptop is picking up his voice as also from the track from the speaker.
Yes, both. Yes,
That's what happened to Durgesh Mehta. Same
Right.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, same
Right.
thing.
Okay.
Good. Very good.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Sriram, good. It was nice. Very nice. And good selection, as we always say, as I always say, selection of the song is more than 50% of the problem solved, kind of. It's more than 50% of this problem solved is the selection of the song. Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Who is saying hello? Who is saying
I'm saying
hello?
Ravi Oberoi. Am I
Ravi
visible on
Oberoi,
your
where are
screen?
you? Now, 1 second. I'll see where you are first of all. 1 minute. Ravi Oberoi kahan pe hai?
Ravinder Singh Oberoi.
नहीं समझ गया सर.
You're
Ravinder Singh
visible.
Oberoi is also Ravi Oberoi, no?
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. But where are you? I'm trying to locate you.
I've been showing my finger for quite some time.
No, don't have to show your finger. Just keep speaking so that the screen will appear green. Ravinder Oberoi is not at all located. हाँ तो बोलिए ना, आप बोलिए whatever you want
Keep
to.
speaking. Your
Yeah,
I just
when you
wanted
keep
to
speaking, your
Mr.
screen will become.
Iyengar's song. He was too good in his
There you
singing.
are. There you are. Yeah.
Mr. Iyengar's song, I heard that Lehro Pe Leher.
हाँ जी.
A very good song and very well sung.
Okay.
But only thing, and the first antra starting was slightly delayed, so he missed the beat.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's a good observation. First antara, you missed the beat, Sriram.
Yes,
Okay,
the Mukra was okay. He started well. But in the antra, he started slightly delayed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a very minute observation. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Ravinder. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, so that is Sriram Iyengar. Now, before he leaves the screen, I would like to mention a few things that I know about Mr. Sriram Iyengar. One thing is, straight away I can tell you, first of all, is that Mr. Sriram Iyengar is a record holder in the Limca Book of Records. But for a very strange, or not strange, but for a very interesting achievement. So what he did was that, well, before that, I have to tell you that he has been across the old Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, and all of that, which today is now called Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh and all of that, right? So he has toured the length and breadth of those two major states, because I think he also had to move from school to school, and also because his of his father's transferability, etc. And subsequently he also was was a bank employee and an officer, so he also had to be moving from place to place and things like that. But after his retirement, more recently in the last 2 years or so, during the COVID or just before the COVID, I will ask him to set right all the statistical misinformations, but this is the gist of the whole thing, that Mr. Sriram Iyengar, what he did was, because he wanted to trace his entire childhood, going from school to school, class to class, etc. He took it upon himself that without a break in one particular journey, he will cover all the places that he has to cover in such a way that he will go to all the schools in which he studied. He will visit all the classrooms that he has studied in, and wherever possible, he will also go and confirm with the register in the school office. And I'm talking about a record which could be 40 years old, at least, right? 40 to 50 years old even, right? So he has done that. He has recorded his journey. He has taken pictures of his journey. And the best part was that he has old pictures of his school. And so now he visited the school again. He took the new pictures of the school. So the old picture will be here and the new picture will be here. school then and school now pictures which were helping him to prove his credentials and achievement to Limca Book of World Records, and then he has submitted it to Limca Book of World Records. In fact, there is another interesting twist to this. Like any of the big film stars, they always have these small interesting twists in their life. So Mr. Sriram Iyengar was traveling actually on this trip, or just before that or something, and he got to mention about this trip to somebody, right, saying that I want to take up this trip and so on. So that somebody who was a godsend has suggested to him that why don't you get this recorded, why don't you properly catalog this journey and take pictures and create a kind of a file or a folder and submit it to Limca, because who knows, you might be actually creating a record. And that is how that good Samaritan that he met has suggested something, and he took it very seriously. Wow. And he said, why not I do this? And so therefore he went and achieved this, and his name finds a place in the Limca Book of World Records. So we have a Limca World Record holder with us.
Thank you, sir.
And he is now settled in, of course, he is settled in Bangalore. And it seems he and several others have joined together, and including Jayalakshmi of this group, and Lakshmi Narayan, and several others, and Sridhar, and several others who are also part of this group. They do quite a lot of programs together. Yeah, I know, but I'm in Chennai, but I can't join. But I'm going to be a guest member.
No, I'm in Bangalore.
Group. I know that. So Lakshmi, so Sriram Iyengar is that way quite a this thing. And he says that I have started to sing, and I have always wanted to sing. And after his retirement, he has taken it upon himself as a passion, and he has completely pursued that passion in the right spirit. And now I will request Sriram Iyengar to fill in all the gaps that I might have created, whether in terms of dates or in terms of any other points. But I do hope I have done justice to that introduction, Sriram.
Okay, thank you so much for a elaborate introduction.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, I did this journey in 2008, and in 2009 this appeared in Limca Book of Records.
2008 and 2009.
That was not my intention.
I know.
Without intention, I got this recognition.
Wonderful. That is the true recognition. You know, when we don't do anything for recognition, and then we expect and we get disappointed. Yes. But rather we do what we like, and then we get a recognition. I think that is a real recognition.
And I am also thankful to Mr. Lakshmi Narayan, who introduced me to the karaoke singing groups here in Bangalore.
Arre wow, very nice.
Otherwise, Sriram Iyengar was not known to anybody.
Oh wow. That is really good.
You're too kind, Sriram. It's not that way.
No, sir. I had to admit.
So nice, very nice. See, that's how it is. You know, we build our relationships through contacts and through strangers. Strangers become friends and things like that. And that's what life is all about. इसको बोलते हैं ना जिंदगी जीना इसी का नाम है. Okay. So good, Sriram. Thank you. Wonderful having you as a member of our group. Thank you. Wonderful singing. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, who is the next? Quick. Is it Dave?
Yes, Dave.
Sudha Dave ji, gaiye, please. We have already, it's 6:30 only. Okay, theek hai. I think we'll be able to do all of them today.
Am I audible?
We can hear you, but there is a lot of echo. There is a lot of echo.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's better. Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead. Where is Suji? What a song, yeah.
सो गया चमन चमन, सो गए कली कली, सो गए हैं सब नगर, सो गई गली गली, सो गया चमन चमन, सो गई कली कली, सो गए हैं सब मगर, सो गई गली नींद के रहे बचन मेरी बात तू भी सो जा, सो गई रंग भरी शाम, आज कर ढल गया। बुझा बुझा सने बोझ सांस सांस पर छुई रहे हैं फिर भी हम साथ की आसमां, बुझा बुझा सने बोझ सांस सांस पर छुई रहे हैं फिर भी हम साथ की आसमां, हंस दिया किया हटे सुनी जान के सद थे कदम, हंस दिया किया हटे सुनी जान सद थे कदम,
बढ़िया।
थैंक यू सर।
बढ़िया। आप परसैंग यूज कर रहे हैं? परसैंग?
हाँ हाँ जी।
हाँ, क्योंकि मैं माइक देखते ही समझ गया कि that's a persang, which is what we spoke about right in the beginning, the most compact set that you can possibly get. You don't have to get into any problem of mixer, वो सब कुछ किसी वो कुछ करना ही नहीं है उनका, उनसे कुछ लेना ही देना नहीं है. And you just need the Persang kit. It will get connected to the TV. And TV के पास अगर आप Zoom के साथ बैठ जाएं तो बस that's what she has done, isn't it? आपका जो TV या मोबाइल जो है वो जो Zoom में कनेक्ट हुआ है, ये जो आप यहाँ से दिख रहे हैं, वो आप आपके टीवी के पास रखे हुए हैं ना?
हाँ बिल्कुल, जस्ट
बस that's it, हो गया खत्म. Okay, but only thing is of course थोड़ा सा इको वगैरह सुन रहा था, so that we can reduce and all that. That is okay. थोड़ा sharp भी है वगैरह. Mic is also a little sharp. The only problem is you can't adjust the treble, you can't adjust the bass, you can't much adjust the echo and things like that. So those are the only problems. Okay, but before that, okay, so who all want to say something? Pragnya Dalal, please. Unmute करके बात करिएगा please. प्रज्ञा दी. ओके प्रज्ञा.
हाँ, आज मैं एक गाना गा सकती हूँ, टाइम है क्या?
नहीं, मैं आपको ये गाने के बारे में फीडबैक देने के लिए आपसे बात करने को कहा, क्योंकि आज तो टाइम नहीं है, बिकॉज लंबा सा वेट लिस्ट है. वेट लिस्ट के बाद RAC भी है, RAC के बाद आपको मिलेगा.
ओके, थैंक यू. गाना तो बहुत ही अच्छा गाया है इन्होंने, बहुत ही अच्छा.
वेरी गुड,
बहुत मजा आया सुनने में.
थैंक यू. दुर्गेश जी. प्रज्ञा जी
गाना
आप
सिलेक्शन
नीचे कर सकते हैं.
सॉरी,
नहीं आपका नहीं, प्रज्ञा जी बात कर चुकी हैं वो. हाँ ठीक है. यस
सर, सुधा जी को मैं कॉम्प्लीमेंट देना चाहता हूँ. उनकी आवाज बहुत अच्छी है. गाना का सिलेक्शन भी बहुत अच्छा था. जो आना के भाव, इमोशन के साथ में जो इन्होंने गाया है,
सचमुच
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था सुनने में भी. माइक की वजह से शायद उनकी आवाज कहीं कहीं पे थोड़ी सी मैकेनिकल, थोड़ी सी बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा लग रहा था. आई थिंक लाइक जैसे आपने मुझे बाद में बताया, अगर ईयरफोन या उसके बगैर डायरेक्ट माइक से शायद उनकी क्लैरिटी और आ जाती थी. क्लैरिटी और आ जाती थी. बाकी इमोशन वाइज आप डिक्शन बोलो, आप ट्यून बोलो, उसके आवाज के साथ वो गाना उन्होंने बहुत इमोशन, बहुत अच्छा गाया.
Thank you so much.
He is very nice.
Very nice, Durgesh ji. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
Lakshmi Narayan, please.
Only 2 words.
हाँ सर.
Amazing singing.
अरे वाह, बस.
Thank you so much.
प्रज्ञा दलाल, आपका जो हाथ है ना उसको जरा नीचे कर दीजिएगा. वो जो आइकॉन है ना उसको जरा नीचे कर दीजिएगा. ओके गुड. तो सुधा जी, ये जो गाना है ना, मेरे को इट टुक मी बैक टू माय स्कूल डेज. पता नहीं क्यों कौन गा रहा था इसको, बट आई यूज्ड टू लव द सॉन्ग. यानी इट इज आल्सो लिटिल लाइक अ लोरी.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a lorry, it's like a lullaby. बहुत फीलिंग के साथ I used to think about it actually. And actually it used to, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, it used to haunt me. I mean, बचपना में when we were all in 3rd standard, 4th standard, I don't know, somebody sang in the school और कैसे मुझे पता नहीं, बट ये गाना बहुत सालों से मेरे दिमाग में बैठा हुआ है. बट ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग. एंड आपको कैसा लगा परसैंग? यानी सबके लिए यू कैन गिव योर फीडबैक आल्सो कि परसैंग में आपका जो लेटेस्ट मॉडल है ना, दिस इज द फर्स्ट मॉडल व्हिच आई रेकमेंडेड राइट इन द second or third session. I recommended Persang, first item, because I myself have one which is of course pretty old actually, but उसमें हिंदी में कितने गाने हैं? नहीं, ये नहीं, roughly
exact number, but there are many songs.
हाँ, I think it is there about 600-700 कुछ गाने हैं वैसे. ओके, फिर उसके बाद इंग्लिश में है, बंगाली में है, कन्नड़ में है, रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस में भी है, इंग्लिश भी है. इंग्लिश तो काफी कलेक्शन है उसमें. तो परसैंग इज अ वेरी अफोर्डेबल, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड टेक्निक. बस सिंपल. आप उसको घर से बाहर भी ले जा सकते हो, किसी गेस्ट के घर चले गए तो वहां पे कनेक्ट करके आप गा सकते हो. इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल थिंग. इतना ही है उसका डब्बा, इतना ही है बस. थोड़ा सा एक ब्रेड बॉक्स.
Can I show you the डब्बा?
नहीं, पुराना जो ब्रेड बॉक्स है ना, ब्रेड जो आता है, बस उससे भी कम.
नहीं, दिखाइए ना.
दिखाऊं? हाँ, एक मिनट.
But TV is a must for saying.
हाँ, but TV we all have ना. Those days people never had a TV
बाहर जाते समय तो नहीं मिलेगा ना टीवी.
नहीं, बाहर you can have. We used to hire TVs. There it is.
अच्छा.
वो बहुत बड़ा बॉक्स है, उतना नहीं चाहिए. मेरे पास छोटा बॉक्स था. Actually, that is why it comes in a leather kind of a case. It is actually, well, it is very small. It is very small. It is about this much. It's about this much. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक बस. He's showing the original kit. वो तो बॉक्स तो बड़ा ही रहता है ना. So normally,
so is it a cordless or it has to be connected with
it is cord, sir. It is fully corded.
Corded.
It has to be connected.
Cord has to be connected with TV.
Connected to the TV, sir. It has to be connected to the TV.
एक booklet है इसमें, so you can, there are numbers given.
उसमें पूरा आप एक पेज खोल सकते हो. That is the index. अभी आपका जो गाना है, आप जो गाया ना, उसका नंबर बोल दीजिए. वो कुछ रहेगा, कुछ 635 ऐसा कुछ रहेगा, या फिर 130 1348 ऐसे कुछ रहेगा. You punch the 1348 and say play. It will start playing. बस खत्म. You can reduce the scale. You can increase the tempo. All those things are possible.
Yes.
And आजकल जरा ट्रैक का क्वालिटी भी अच्छा हो गया है. जब when we bought Persang, I actually imported it from Malaysia. And इतना खास नहीं था उनका जो ट्रैक्स, बट आजकल बहुत अच्छा हो गया है ट्रैक्स. Okay, Sajini Vaidya wants to say something.
Wonderful.
कौन बात कर रहा है पता नहीं.
But I wanted a clarification that can you change the pitch in the Persang?
हाँ, please. I just now told you can change. You can change the tempo. You can change the pitch. Absolutely.
Okay, thanks.
Anita Rakshit. Anita.
Yeah, good evening to everybody. I just wanted to compliment Sudha ji. She has got such a beautiful, lovely
voice.
Lovely voice.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful voice she is having, and she sang so beautifully. I just loved the rendition. That's all I wanted.
Beautiful. That's what we want.
Thank you, Anita ji. Thank you.
You should not say that's all I want to say. Anita, you should say
entertainment. It's so nice.
Yeah. When we give a compliment, you should not say that's all I want to say. Rather, you should give it fully. पूरा दे दीजिए, हम स्वीकार करते हैं उसको.
पूरा ही है.
पूरा ही है ना. ठीक है.
सुधा जी के लिए पूरा है एकदम. बहुत सुंदर आवाज है उनकी.
आप सब हाथ नीचे कर सकते हो आप लोग. हाँ जी. आप प्रकाश जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं सर?
यस सर.
हाँ भी बोलिए.
सर ये है कि प्रसंग माइक में we got adjustment for another mic also for the duets and all.
Duet गाना.
हाँ जी.
हाँ. So that is very useful.
Very useful.
और बहुत अच्छा है उसका performance वगैरह.
बहुत अच्छा है.
I am using that.
Yes. Persang is
I think one more thing I have to clarify with the company, because दो recorders जो देते हैं ना गाने, उसके सिवाय भी शायद वो कोई चिप वगैरह देते हैं एक्स्ट्रा if you want.
सर आपका वॉइस इतना लाउड है और शार्प
है. I'm sorry.
आप क्या माइक्रोफोन यूज कर रहे हो क्या?
No sir, this one.
ईयरफोन.
हेडफोन है.
हाँ तो ईयरफोन निकाल के बात करिए ना.
हाँ जी सर.
बोलिए अभी.
तो उसमें क्या है कि और भी चिप शायद उसमें यूज कर सकते हैं. You can ask for that. With your choice and all.
जरूर. Absolutely. Bengali songs भी हैं.
I can't hear you then.
You can't hear us? अच्छा. His earphone is also because he has to hear. Okay. Fine. Okay. Shall we move on?
Yes sir. Please.
हाँ जी. सुधा जी बोलिए.
हाँ जी. My brother had an orchestra. Whatever I am today, it's all because of my brother.
So where is he now?
He is no more now.
अरे I'm sorry. I thought अगर वो हैं तो उनके ऑर्केस्ट्रा में हम सब गा सकते हैं.
Orchestra in Chennai.
अच्छा. What was his orchestra called, madam?
Bhupendra's Rag Tarang.
Bhupendra's Rag Tarang. अच्छा.
He was the only Gujarati guy.
अच्छा. I see. Okay.
So whatever I am, that is all because of him. And my mother also. So we have inherited all qualities from our parents.
Wonderful. Very nice. So कहाँ रहते हैं आप सुधा जी?
मैं अहमदाबाद में हूँ. Actually, I am born and brought up in Chennai.
अच्छा, very good.
And after marriage, I'm in Ahmedabad.
Okay, but your family, I mean, other brothers, other cousins, they are all in Chennai?
My brother is in. Recently, they got transferred to Noida.
अच्छा.
One of my brother is in Baroda.
Okay. Wonderful. So अहमदाबाद आते हैं, अहमदाबाद में प्रोग्राम करेंगे, उसमें क्या है?
आइए, बिल्कुल आइए, most welcome, anytime sir.
जरूर, my God.
Anytime. I'll be glad. Sir,
Ahmedabad is such a beautiful city.
मैंने गाया था ना सीजन 5 में, आप जज थे.
अच्छा, मैं जज था? अरे बाप रे बाप, नमस्कार.
So your guidance also played.
Then you didn't do justice, I think.
अरे, very nice. No, but
sir,
not doing
guidance
justice.
ने भी important role play किया है.
नहीं, जरूर, certainly. No, that's what. So I don't know what Usha is meaning. Whether it reflects on me or on you, I don't know. Anyway, good. Keep it up, madam. Keep it up, Sudha ji.
Both singing so well, so well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thanking everyone.
Sure. Acha, so now I have one more important personality that I would like to introduce to you all. He is a person from whom we all need to have. We need to take the example. यानी he is our. यानी हम लोग. I hope we are all younger to him also is what I am thinking. And the person whom I am going to speak is going to come to the middle of the screen very shortly, and he is Prakash Singh Keval Ramani Sahab. Okay. Acha, now Prakash Singh Sahab is a businessman. यानी वो लोहर चौल बॉम्बे में अपना दुकान है उनका, इलेक्ट्रिकल शॉप है उनका, काफी बरसों से उनका बिजनेस चल रहा है. And he is a very proud grandfather. He is more than 75 years old. भगवान उनको जुग जीने का आशीर्वाद दें. हमारा सबका शुभकामनाएं हमारे उनके साथ हैं. And what he does is for the last 18 years, he has been running a group called Swaranjali, and he conducts every Sunday without fail. He organizes class in karaoke singing. But the point is, they are not karaoke singers. They are orchestra singers. इसलिए वो अभी सर हिला रहे हैं क्योंकि मैंने गलत बता दिया था कि he is a full-fledged orchestra singer, and he has sent me a lot of such recordings. He has put it in our group also. For the last 18 years, he is running a music circle, Swaranjali Music Circle in Khalsa College in King Circle, Mumbai.
Yeah.
And he also hires their seminar hall twice a year to stage shows for their members.
Wow.
And on Sundays, I mean, he is otherwise works from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Sunday is dedicated for his music and class. And also what they do is that twice in a year, he takes the group to old age homes or Bridh ashrams as they are called, and they perform music. For example, they have performed in Tata Cancer Research Hospital as well as in Apollo Hospital in New Bombay. And this is the social service they do. And he says that not only he makes them come to tears through their singing, but looking at them and enjoying, these people also in the orchestra come to tears. अभी मैं क्या बताऊं? It is so moving, such a moving experience की बता क्या बोलें sir. And really, I'm telling you, each of our members in this group are role models for us. मैं इतना ही बोल सकता हूं sir. Every person is a role model, and each of us are achievers. All of us, क्या है ना? It is like mining a diamond in a mine. आप जितना अंदर जाओगे ना, तो वहां पे आपको diamonds मिलते हैं. And I go deeper and deeper into each of these persons, whether it is Shri Ram Iyengar, or whether it is Keval Ramani Sahab, whether it is Jayalakshmi, or whether anybody, I mean, for that matter, they are all, each of you. I am still going to mine some more diamonds, because I don't know who are all diamonds, and my God, okay, each one of you. And that is what I want to say to you, that it is not a to Z maybe karaoke singing, but I think we are a group of well-wishers. We are a group of networked individuals. We are people above 60 years of age. We need to help each other. We need to guide each other. We need to support each other. We need to encourage each other. And this is what this is all about. Jina isi ka naam hai. And so I now request प्रकाश सिंह जी, सत श्री अकाल जी, आप जरा कुछ बताएं हमको आपके बारे में और यानी समथिंग मोर सो दैट वी कैन गेट इंस्पायर्ड सर।
बस सर ऐसे ही है, मैं बड़ी सुख की जिंदगी काटी है, भगवान करेगा रही हुई भी बड़ी सुख से कटेगी। और क्यों नहीं कटेगी, क्योंकि आप जैसे दोस्तों से मेरे ये मुलाकातें होती रहती हैं। मेरा सर्किल कम नहीं हो रहा है, मेरा सर्किल ऑन द कंट्री बढ़ रहा है। इवन एट Saranjali we have got 25 members and we got so many people waiting for us to make them members, but it is not possible because 25 जने हर संडे दो गाने गाएंगे तो 4 घंटे बहुत हो जाते हैं इसके लिए। बट टचवुड कहा जाता है कि स्वरांजलि was the first class from where the group singing started. मेरे काफी पुराने अजीज भी आते हैं मेरे प्रोग्राम में, तो आके कहते हैं कि हमको माइक पकड़ना स्वरांजलि ने या प्रकाश सिंह ने सिखाया है। And I'm so proud of them, you know. And they are all so many of them, they are all professionals now. Our class is nursery. हमारे यहाँ पे तो हम बोलते हैं कि आप बोल सकते हो तो आओ, गवाना काम हमारा है।
Wonderful,
we never take good singers or anything. They are all 85, 80, 90 years. उनसे क्या एक्सपेक्ट करना है, वो अपने हिसाब से जो गा रहे हैं। पैशन उनका इतना है कि पूछिए मत।
लाजवाब सर, लाजवाब, बेमिसाल, माय गॉड। करते रहिए सर, कीप डूइंग दिस जॉब। आवर बेस्ट विशेस ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ A to Z of Karaoke Singing Group. We wish you all the very best. हम कभी आएंगे सर, लोहार चालो आएंगे।
आइए सर, मोस्ट
कॉलेज में मेरे बड़े भाई पढ़े थे, तो हम जरूर आएंगे सर।
आइए सर, आपके ग्रुप से हमारे साथ कनेक्टेड 2-3 जने हैं। सुधा मैडम, शी कॉल्स मी अप, और मेरे गाने सुनती है, मेरे को बेटी भी रहती है। So many friends I have increased in my list also.
Wonderful. जरूर आएंगे सर। थैंक यू, धन्यवाद, सत श्री अकाल। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। अच्छा, तो नाउ व्हाट शैल वी डू? इट इज एग्जैक्टली 6:57. So just to keep up the discipline of the group, shall we close now? Because, or any other more comments? Any other comments, please? Any other last observations? Because I thought Lakshmi Narayan was to sing and then few others also. So I think 2 singers are left out in this particular list. Sudha Dave ho gaya hai, Nirmala Sukhadia and Lakshmi Narayan.
Even मैं रह गया हूँ।
Actually,
even मैं भी रह गया हूँ।
हाँ, आपका तो पीछे है सर, आपका तो
कोई बात नहीं, आई डोंट माइंड।
नहीं, आपका नंबर 21वां है अभी। 13 चल रहा है, नंबर 30
yes sir, yes sir.
So
no
we can listen to Sudha, I mean sorry, Nirmala Kapadia. I mean,
yeah, why not,
isn't it? What is her number? I think she is there, na? Nirmala Sukhadia जी।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
हाँ, आप गाना चाहेंगे?
हाँ जी, गा लूंगी मैं।
जरूर। Nagraj, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, just only one half a minute. So as you said, there are so many diamonds in our group. Really, we are coming to know through G.D. Sharma ji. Okay, and then as Tyagaraja told long back, Enduro Mahanubhavalu, Andariki Vandanamalu. So Meeranduru Mahanubhavale. All of you are gems. All of you are great people.
All of us are great. Sir. Why do you say you?
And my salutations to each and every one of you.
Absolutely, well said, sir. Well said. You can lower your hand now. Acha, where is Nirmala Sukhadia ji? आइए, आप शुरू हो जाओ Nirmala. I'll put you in the middle, not in the. हाँ, ये हैं आप।
हेलो।
हाँ जी, बोलिए।
हाँ सर, मैं संजीवनी हूँ।
हाँ,
संजीवनी पोलके।
हाँ, संजीवनी पोलके मैडम, बोलिए।
नमस्ते।
बोलिए मैडम, अभी गाना शुरू हो रहा है निर्मला जी का, उसके बाद आप बात करना चाहेंगे?
अच्छा, चलेगा।
हाँ,
ओके,
सॉरी। हाँ जी, निर्मला जी
सुनाइए सर।
गाइए।
खुशी हो
अरे वाह,
तू जहाँ भी रहे, खुशी हो वहाँ, तू जहाँ भी रहे, जिंदगी हो वहाँ, तू जहाँ भी रहे, खुशी वहाँ तू जहाँ भी। सर मेरा गाना बीच में बंद हो गया।
नहीं ठीक है ठीक है।
तू जहाँ भी रहे रोशनी हो वहाँ तू जहाँ भी रहे जिंदगी हो वहाँ तू जहाँ भी रहे हर खुशी हो वहाँ तू जहाँ भी रहे।
ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल। क्या गाना है। Thank you, sir. निर्मला जी आपने भी पुरानी यादें बहुत ताजा कर लिया। My God, I don't know why these two ladies sang both these songs, with which I don't know how I got connected.
Nostalgic
songs. My God, very
both.
nostalgic,
Yeah.
very nostalgic. Okay, your feedback, please, all of you. Whoever wants to speak quickly. मैडम निर्मला आप कुछ कहना चाहती हैं?
जी नहीं
बोलिए ना।
नहीं
अच्छा
बीच में मैं इस बार मेरे पास कोई है ही नहीं। दिवाली की छुट्टी में सब गए, मुझे ये सब गैजेट्स आते नहीं अच्छी तरह से।
अच्छा नहीं ठीक है बट आपके पास गैजेट्स हैं क्या काफी, यानी कनेक्ट करने लायक? अच्छा
लेकिन आज कोई घर पे नहीं है मेरे।
अच्छा नहीं समझ गया, ठीक है, ओके। महावीर जी, महावीर, यस महावीर जी आप अनम्यूट करके बात करिए ना।
सर उनका गाना भी अच्छा था, गाया भी अच्छा, बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था, बाकी सब ठीक था।
म्यूजिक जरा ठीक से सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था।
बाकी बहुत अच्छा गाया उन्होंने, गाना भी बहुत बढ़िया था।
आवाज सुरीला आवाज है उनका। हाँ एब्सोल्युटली गुड, थैंक यू। प्रदीप चोपड़ा जी।
बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम था, पर मैं उसके बारे में नहीं कहूंगा। आई एम just say that the passion of singing that was excellent.
Wonderful.
Actually क्या है कि हमारे ग्रुप में जो पैशन है that matters. जो गाना जैसे भी गा सकता है आदमी गाए,
correct,
that matters much more.
Very good.
The passion with which she has sang.
We all sing.
It's really wonderful. Excellent.
Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you. Wonderful. Good compliment. Very nice. Passion is very important. Okay, anybody? संजीवनी, आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं क्या?
हाँ सर,
बोलिए।
शायद मेरा नंबर इसके बाद होगा ना, अभी
नहीं मैडम, अभी नहीं होगा ना। वो नंबर आपको लिस्ट भेज दिया ना मैडम, आपने देखा नहीं?
33 नंबर है कुछ तो।
हाँ, तो अभी 13 नंबर चल रहा है ना, 13, 14, 15 चल रहा है। 33 तो बहुत दूर की बात है। वेट करेंगे, काफी लोग वेट कर रहे हैं ना, तो वेट करके आपको बुलावा आ जाएगा, ठीक है ना? आप सुनते रहिए, क्योंकि जितना हम सुनते हैं उतना हम सीखते हैं ना।
बराबर है, प्रेजेंट में रहती हूँ हमेशा।
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड मैडम, वेरी गुड। ओके, तो निर्मला जी, बहुत सुरीला है गाना। आपका वॉइस भी बहुत सुरीला है, एंड आप गाते रहिए, काफी गाते रहिए, एंड प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस और प्रैक्टिस, इसके अलावा कोई वर्ड है ही नहीं, कोई शब्द है ही नहीं, कुछ है कि नहीं? और अगर आपको, जैसे प्रदीप ने कहा, और अगर आपको यानी आप पैशन के साथ अगर गा सकती हैं तो क्या नहीं हो सकता है? जरूर जरूर, एंड वी विल आल्सो प्रोवाइड,
सुधा दवाई मेरी फ्रेंड है, उन्होंने मुझे
अच्छा इंस्पायर किया। वंडरफुल, सी
उन्होंने मुझे
वंडरफुल,
और बहुत सारी गाइडेंस उनसे मिली है मुझे।
वंडरफुल वंडरफुल।
मेरे घर में तो म्यूजिक का कोई माहौल नहीं है।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा,
लेकिन वो मुझे बहुत इंस्पायर करती है।
अच्छा अच्छा, आप शुरू करिए, आपके घर में म्यूजिक लाइए, अच्छा रहेगा। हाँ ओके। कहाँ रहती हैं आप मैडम? कहाँ रहती हैं? अहमदाबाद। अच्छा, ओके ओके, तो अहमदाबाद में काफी लोग हैं वैसे। ओके,
मेरे सन इन लॉ कन्नड़ ब्राह्मण है।
अच्छा अच्छा, माधवा, यानी जीएसबी बोलते हैं ना उनको?
वो मुझे मालूम नहीं।
अच्छा,
no, that is different, that's different.
I know that's different, but I was just asking. Okay,
हम गुजराती है तो मुझे ये सब मालूम नहीं है, लेकिन ये सब बेंगलोर वाले बहुत है, तो इसलिए मैंने
yes.
अच्छा अच्छा, वो बेंगलोर में है क्या, वो आपके बेटी? और
नहीं, वो अभी बम्बई में रहते हैं। बेंगलोर और बेलापुर गांव है कुछ बेंगलोर के बाजू में।
वंडरफुल वंडरफुल। ओके, थैंक यू मैडम, थैंक यू निर्मला जी, थैंक यू, नमस्ते, थैंक यू। Okay, so I think I'll take the liberty of asking Lakshmi to keep it for the next session. Lakshmi Narayan. I mean, will you be disappointed? You can be frank. Will you be disappointed?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Huh?
You're listening to songs, nothing like that.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking because see, we can't also take too much liberty with seniors today. They have given us 1.5 hours, and it's already 7:10 or so. And it was very nice. I think I enjoyed this session like anything, because one, we realized that we are learning in the process. Every song is revealing something to us. Some observations of yours are all very, very insightful, very, very good observations, I would say. Very subtle, very, very subtle and very minute observations you're all giving, which is a great learning and a source of wisdom for people who are singing. And I am sure every one of us is benefiting from this. And as I have said today, there is no expert in this. We are all the time learning, and we learn from each other. Yeah. So I think we should, in all fairness, we should put an end to this session today. Next Thursday, we will surely catch up, and we will take this to the next level. We will go beyond the 15 and maybe cover another. Maybe I think we should go up to about 25 or so easily in the next session, right? And so thank you very much.